Hello, and welcome to Aquarius Dragon Tarot. I'll be your guide on this journey. And for today's card of the day, while I was shuffling my decks, these are the cards that all fell out. And let us breathe with our angelic channeling divinations. We ask to see what is in our highest loving good and grace, our truest truth and clearest clarity. And what doesn't resonate with you, please just let it flow on through. It might just be a fun story to listen to or an allegory or two. And without further ado, they're telling me to go from here and then to open out. Wow, Prince of Discs. Beautiful, beautiful card. And to me, this is the epitome of Apollo energy, which is the sun on its chariot as it rides around the planet. And you can see in his hand, he's got the whole world in his hand, but he's holding it gently in his left hand, and his right hand has this beautiful scepter in it with what is an ancient cross, and the cross landing on a circle, meaning this is a blessing for the earth, and the earth being a symbol of the womb. And what I sense is, what I hear is recapitulating the womb, recapturing the womb. Again, as always, only take what resonates with you. What I sense is the inner child work that you're doing is helping with a major clearing of your path. And it's been one that's left you a little bit in a space of not stalemate, because things are moving full steam ahead, but within that full steam ahead, and oh my gosh, we have the beautiful bull and we're going into Taurus season, so of course this is coming. As we're going into Taurus season, things are moving full steam ahead, but within there's this contemplative depth that's arriving and a sense of slowing down, because the rushing that used to pull you out of this beautiful connection to your divine guides leading you along the way is now receding into the background. And whatever that was that's receding into the background, it's getting laurels of white flowers. And again, to me, this means grieving a loss. And it could be the losses of people who couldn't join you on this leg of the journey. It could be the losses of people who actually passed away, who you wish you were with you on this step, because it is simply you. And it's not always, the road to success and dreams come true is paved with great trials and tribulations for you. And that's something that you're not afraid to sense and see, but you've been judged about. And it hasn't always been productive for thee. But now you are taking those same words that used to get thrown at you, and they are now these beautiful white flowers, lilies, blossoms, daisies. They're almost like laurels that are being cast upon you as you're crossing on through into this new step in your life. Oh my gosh, yes, and the Hermit. Oh my gosh, I was saying you're alone in it, and it makes such beautiful sense. Oh my gosh, I love these cards so much. I'm just gonna put this beautiful Prince of Discs or Pentacles down. Oh my gosh, okay. So in these gorgeous cards, the Hermit is wearing a crown of a dragon and the suit of a dragon as a cape around this very stately form, as we're walking through the wilderness and finding our way. And this is all about what I was saying, the inner child work that's been happening. It's almost like this is the Aquarian in the air, and there is a part of us that is grounding. And whether you have Aquarian placement in your chart or not, the ideas, the things that have been in your mind's eye, they are definitely finding earth to ground and earth to move through. Thank you for the beautiful sirens in my urban landscape that are reiterating this point of view. And as you're moving through, there are lanterns and there are guides that are coming for you. And obviously your baby dragons, it's like your baby inner knowing is what's lighting the way for you. It's almost like this is your inner child who's been guiding you, and this is the inner child who was the one that was most abused, who, like I said, instead of, like, if people were trying to throw spears, sorry, it's like jumbling my words because it's coming from such an infant place. I think that's why this being is disrobed as we are when we first arrive. It was like in infanthood. And this infant is the light that's paving the way now, and it is its own sun, and it's guiding us into this May and beyond. And this is the number 9, which is the number for closure. It's like you are the number 10 and this is the number 9, if that makes any sense. Like you are walking into this new energy while you're also honoring this ancient part of you, this inner child within you who is lighting the way for you. Because before he was cast out into the dark and nobody wanted to hear from him or her or them, but now you're listening and you are seeing and you are following. And not only are you following your inner calling, but your intuition and your spirit guides and dragons. If you're on this channel, dragons are definitely a part of your spiritual lineage. They are part of your spirit guides. They are the keepers of the treasures and wisdom of humanity. And they are fierce, but they are not so in their everyday life because they are also beautiful creatures who are very loving. They're not constantly breathing fire. And if they are, it's to light the way for you so that you can move through and find your own alignment in a way that only you knew you had to. And it is a solo sojourn. It is not one where there are tons of people around you, but where you are going, look at you. You are is ensconced, you are encased with the energy of your lineage, your sacred family. They're saying go to the bottom. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh my gosh. And the Hierophant. Oh my gosh. Look at this. So beautiful. Okay, so we have 6 of Cups, which to me is you're walking into your success. You are walking into your wins. You are walking into a place where you are going to be celebrated and you are going to receive everything that you need. And 6 is the number for outer manifestation. Oh my gosh. And we have 5 and 6 here. So 6, again, is the number for external manifestation of the inner divination, which to me is what is happening here. It's like you started with this inner child work that you've been doing to help yourself clear the path for your dreams to come through. And then as you are working on it in the external, you're really focusing yourself and focusing your energy on what's most important for thee. And that's why your spiritual family of the dragons are just coming around. And they're like, you know what? We're going to wear over you like a cloak, and we're going to help your intuition and insight be even clearer. And we're going to pave the way so that when you walk into these laurels with your 6 of Cups, with all the options that are coming for you, with the array of knowing and the array of opportunities and the array of money, so much money is coming. Oh my goodness. And you know exactly what to do with that because you are coming from a learned place, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the one who is the teacher. And who better? Look at this guy. I mean, I love this dragon. Look at our face. This dragon's like, listen, I've been through it. I know what it is. Let me tell you what it is. Like, you've already gone through the path. You've already gone through the hardships. And because of that, this is all about May. May is all about you. And not only you're teaching yourself, you are an autodidact. You are teaching yourself the way through so that you're not just trapped in a castle that seems like a castle, but maybe it's kind of also a prison for you. You're like, no. You're not going to keep me in there. I'm way too big for that. I'm way too amazing for that. I'm way too smart for that. And I'm way too learned for that. So I'm going to employ my wisdom for myself, and as I do, it will liberate the others who are trapped in there too. And look, they're all flying out around you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course there are 6. Sorry, I just dropped that. This is so amazing. Of course there are 6. Because that's what's coming out. And I hear, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. And whether you want the world to know or not, the world knows it. The world knows it, and the world is expanding because of it, and it's your own world that's expanding through this experience of you taking yourself out of a prison, what seems like a castle but becomes a prison, and you're turning that prison into a prism. Oh my gosh, you've taken it and turned it into a prism because this inner child was trapped and locked in there. And you've unlocked it, and that unlocking with each of these beautiful, to me, they could be seagulls or crows, which with each of these, or they could be dragons as well, with every single one of them, a new doorway and a new opportunity is unlocking. So we're talking mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, psychological, past life healing, familial lineage, anything that you have been working on, it is starting to move for you. And not only is it moving for you, it's moving within you. That's why outside of you it happens, because it's an inside out job. Your beauty, your health, it was in such danger at one point. I don't know if you faced a major illness, but wow, was it a major illness. And it was like, I don't know why I heard blood clot. Like there was like a clot, like something was stuck and it wasn't moving. And you went into the inner child work in that time. Whether you did it consciously or not, it was part of your divine orientation to do so. And it opened up the gate. And it disenchanted the ability of those who would have you stay stuck in that prison because it wasn't where you were meant to be. You knew it. And you got this energy of like, ha, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was right. And now you can express it. And you can do so from the very depth and truth of you, knowing that as you do, every part of you is getting unlocked and opened and unfurled into new dimensions and directions that were just not available to you before. Oh my gosh, yes! Look at you, 99. Oh my gosh, independence, that's what I was saying. Financial independence, so much money, and not just money, but it's like, oh my gosh, this is like the yin to this yang, like your divine masculine and your divine feminine. Your divine feminine is just so beautiful and gracious and coming through the other side. And it's like you left this castle that seemed great, but it was cold and not for you. And now you are in the warmth of your sunlight. This is your sunlight. Your inner child is beaming this light. And that's where it's led you to, is to the garden of your ideals, I hear, where you are allowed to flourish, where you are allowed to thrive, and where you are so in your sense of true wealth, which is an inner energy. It's why some people will hoard, because they don't understand that wealth is not just an external phenomenology. It starts with the inside, because those who have true wealth will always be able to create it from nothing. And look at you as a falconer with this beautiful bird. I hear blue jay or robin. Birds are so important in your life, PS, and they are the ambassadors of, thank you, of the divine. They are ambassadors of the dragons. So just know that as the birds appear around you, you are in a state of complete healing and health, especially with your divine feminine lineage. And if you've had troubles with your maternal side, troubles with your mothering side, with your grandmothers, with your mother, disenfranchisement, I hear, disownment, disconnection, whatever it was, it's now coming into a place of new alignment, because you are finding yourself as your own renewed lineage because of this work that you were doing with your inner child energy. Oh my God, holy. Okay, guys, okay. Well, why don't you just be happy forever and have everything you ever need? And not only that, wow, my whole body just got so hot. My veins are like pulsing through me. I don't know if you can see, but they are just pulsing with energy. Okay, so this is, I mean, to me, there are like the ultimate cards of like pure bliss and happiness and everything you want. That's what's coming for you. And I feel like this fall is such a transitional time. From the summer to the fall is really you crafting and building a new kind of energy for yourself and those around you. And this, to me, if you're looking for sacred union, or if you have opened that door, or if you are in a sacred union and you're finding challenges and you're feeling isolated or disconnected, boy, are you going to connect and reconnect and find, not even find, it's happening already. It's already here. It's because you went on this journey alone, and you paved the path for you first and foremost, which is what was such a big break from the lineage, because you didn't sacrifice yourself on the altar here. You did not sacrifice yourself on the altar of the castle. You were like, no, I know better. I'm my own teacher. I'm my own inner guru. I will not sit in abuse. I will not stay in a place that harms me. I'm deeply moved by your journey. I will not play with people who do not understand me. I will remove myself, and I won't even burn you down. I'm just going to step outside and find my own sacred ground. And I feel like this path right here is where this beautiful Hierophant is walking and coming out. And it's like this beautiful dragon transformed into this man. And this man is the one who comes bearing fruits of the labor of love, the labor of leaving a shore that felt safe and steady, but it was a false comfort. Because your true comfort only comes to you when you are aligned with your heart and soul's dreams come true, which is not the fantasy. That castle was a fantasy for thee. You did not want the fantasy, you wanted the truth. Because nobility and integrity are in line with your soul. And it's also an external, it's coming through for you. And that art of celebration, that art of self-love, it's what's led you to have your own independent means. And also to create a new kind of lineage and a new kind of connection to not only your nature, but to the nature around you, because you have such a beautiful green thumb. And you let things grow, and you are such beautiful, ripe fruit. And the trust and faith that you're putting from this inner child into your inner son, and look at the rewards that you are reaping. All the rewards that you want. And this is an inside out job. I hear 5 and 5, as above, so below. Actually, this is 4 and 6, which I find really interesting. 4, which is the 4 points, the 4 angels that are grounding you. We always need that grounding. We cannot fly unless we drop down. And you're not afraid, you're not frightened to go down. You're not frightened to feel your darker feelings, because you know that from them, all this beautiful majesty is flowing out of thee. These are the 6 cups. The 6 dimensions, thank you, the 6 dimensions that you are opening up for yourself. And so it will feel like, oh, I'm going down into those depths again. I feel like I'm trapped again. And then coming back into that inner child again. And then on that path of like, no, I'm going to leave and I'm going to walk my own way. You can go your own way. And then coming into my beautiful sense of what are my true dreams? What does my heart want and soul want? Not what the fantasy is, not what the false promises are, but what is my truth? And what truly rings and resonates for me as the path of what I'm here to experience and be. And that paying such profound dividends for all that you can and for all that you want to be. It is such an honor and a joy to witness your lives. And as they are coming through, please know that you are so guided in it all. Your heart is so powerful. Your inner child is such a major guidepost for you, and all that was buried and told that, no, you're not allowed, you're not special enough, you're not going to make it. All those voices, they're now the laurels that are going to be falling at your feet, because it's not even a question of when and if. It is already here. It is already happening because you made the choice to follow your own heart and to reveal your true heart and soul's destiny. Bless your beautiful heart. Bless your beautiful journey. I am sending you so much love. Om.